Mate, are you actually joking me? £50 for a bag? It's literally just a bloody Tesco reusable bag, essentially, for 50 quid. I'm absolutely mortified at that, to be honest.
Here's some rip-offs in a fancy London supermarket. So I set out to find the cheapest chocolate bar. It was this. 30 grams for £1.19.
I know I sound like a crazy person, but the UK Whole Foods, it's giving skimp, okay? No.
What was your opinion about the Pret subscription? A lot of people moan about it, a lot of people say it was amazing. I mean, my take on it, I don't know about you, was that, you know what? Is when you get a coffee, it's like literally empty. I mean, like, it's just all, like this is just all foam. I mean, it's...
Feel like living in London's quietly mugging you off? Between rising bills, overpriced meals and mystery service fees, it's hard to know what's fair anymore. Is this just modern city life or something more? Let's take a closer look and see what's really going on.
I know I sound like a crazy person, but the UK Whole Foods, it's giving skimp, okay? No basil, no miniature almond butter packets, no celery juice. Like, I'm gonna have to make my own celery juice. I don't know. It's giving skimp. Like, where's the stuff?
Here's some rip-offs in a fancy London supermarket. So I set out to find the cheapest chocolate bar. It was this. 30 grams for £1.19. And this ketchup, look, £3.99. And then this tiny mayonnaise was £3.19. Even the coconut milk was a rip-off. And who pays that much for hummus?
£50 for a reusable bag? No wonder his head hurts. At that price, the bag should be doing your weekly shop for you.
Mate, are you actually joking me? £50 for a bag? It's literally just a bloody Tesco reusable bag, essentially, for 50 quid. I'm absolutely mortified at that, to be honest. That's probably the worst thing I've seen so far today. Right, guys, I'll tell you what, let's go to the Harrods gift shop, right? Let's see how much it would cost to get some of your friends or family some lovely gifts from Harrods. Let's see how much it'll break the bank, eh? Like even simple Christmas baubles. Mate, £15 for one single bauble. Like, I just don't know, guys, honestly. It's hurting my head. Honestly, it truly is. Right, let's have a little look here, guys. Okay, how much is a pen? Maybe a pen will do. Oh, no, 10 quid. £10 for a pen, just a normal standard green pen, not diamond encrusted, not plated in gold, just a pen. £10. Sticky notes, literally post-it notes, right? Just standard post-it notes. £10. £10.
So the other day I took my 9-year-old son, to London just to go and have a look at some of the sights, the lights and things like that. And a massive place for me as a child and a memory is Harrods. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to take him in the food court and into the chocolate room. So we saw lots of different bits. But the biggest shocker for me was not the chocolate prices. It was some jelly sweets. Now, I was so shocked. It was around about 100 grams and they were £8 for a bag of them. £8 for a bag of these 100 gram of jellies. And at the very end, I'm going to show you that you can actually spend £9.99 and get 3 kilograms worth. Do you know when you just sit there, and it really made me angry. It really did, because the markup on that is absolutely ridiculous. I know it's Harrods. I know it's like, you know, a sort of signature like place to go. But come on, guys. Harrods, do better than this. Do not let people get ripped off like this. So these were £8. And look, you can get 3 kilograms for £9.99.
In London, you're charged just to pass through a tunnel now. At this rate, they'll start charging us for the air we breathe next.
You see, London, yeah, it has my heart, but it also has my hate, because what do you mean you're telling me you got les, congestion, dart charge, a ton of school roads, plant pot roads, and now there's a new thing I didn't even know about. What? So on the weekend in London, driving through, coming from the O2, going back home, go through a tunnel, standard, not a big deal. It is a big deal though, because now there's a charge to go through the tunnel. Okay, I don't know when that happened, but apparently now you have to pay £4 if you go through Blackhall or Silvertown Tunnel. I didn't know. And it's weird how God works. God works in the most mysterious ways, because yesterday I was scrolling on this very hit app and I saw Jordan Stevens posted a video about the charges in London, and he just happened to mention that you now have to pay, as of April this year, by the way, it's brand new, you have to pay to go through them tunnels. Like, no matter how many times you go through it, you pay every single time you enter. If I didn't see that video yesterday, I would be having some stupid fine land on my doorstep.
Another scam and desperate movement from broken councils just to get your money out of your pocket. Look, fully open road, you would think, oh, I can just drive through, no problem. No, mate. Camera. This one is actually like 80 quid fine, so yeah, this is close to West Ham Park, so congratulations, West Ham Council. Good job.
This guy is fuming over the price of chips. Who wouldn't be? When it probably came straight out of a freezer bag.
Alright, so I'm watching MasterChef, waiting for the England game. Get a bit hungry, I go on Deliveroo, as you do, twice a fucking day in this fucking world. I'm going through, I don't really know what I fancy, I'm looking through things, I'm going through these different menus, and I notice a theme. And obviously I know Deliveroo had a little drink on, but I noticed a theme out in the big bad world as well. When did people or restaurant owners or whoever's pricing things decide that fucking chips, French fries, whatever they're called, £3.50, £4 a portion? Like, on a level, who are we as a society that we haven't stood up against this? And then I think about it and I'm like, you know what? People don't even care that Balenciaga's run by a bunch of nonsense that sell sex dolls. So how is anyone going to unite on the plight of expensive fries? I ain't paying £4.50 for a portion of fucking chips on Deliveroo. I can't do it. I'm not ashamed. I don't mind splashing a few quid on good food, but I'm not spending £4 on a portion of fucking chips, bruv. And 80% of the time, you ain't cutting your chips that perfectly uniform. They're frozen chips. Furthermore, I was working in Bob Ricard this year. Their chips are frozen. So if Big Bob Ricard with a little champagne button are banging out bundles of frozen chips, imagine what these spots are fucking, you know what I mean? They were charging £7.50, £8 for fucking truffle fries in Bob Ricard. Frozen chips with a little bit of black truffle grated on top. Honestly, we've reached a point as a civilization where we're just accustomed and we're just like, whatever, just getting fucked every day. Dead.
I don't know whether it's just London that's like this, yeah, but I've been trying to get a coffee and nowhere accepts cash. I've been to loads of places around the world. The only place that was like this was China. But London, I can't get a coffee with cash. Now, I finally got a coffee, tiny ass coffee, and it cost me £4.50. £4.50 for that. Bro, bro, I'm getting out of here. Give me at least, a year or two, I'm gone. I swear to God, there's no way they can charge me £4.50. You think places in Asia, Southeast Asia, even Italy, I was in Italy the other day, you think I paid £4.50 for a coffee? Come on now, this country is disgusting. Anyway, have a good day.
What do you think about a Pret subscription? Is it one big rip-off? You sign up for unlimited coffee and end up sipping half foam.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. We've come to Pret. So it's the last few days of their famous, if you like, but controversial subscription. Only a few more days left, and then it goes down to, I think, £5 a month for the next 6 months, and then £10 a month, and you get 50% off on drinks only, nothing on food, and blah blah blah. So anyway, what was your opinion about the Pret subscription? A lot of people moan about it. A lot of people say it was amazing. I mean, my take on it, I don't know about you, was that, you know what, I mean, £30 a month and discount on food and having a coffee, even though it's not grade A. I mean, but it's coffee, right? It's caffeine, so it does the job. I don't know why people were complaining so much, to be honest, about Pret subscription. You can't really go wrong. I mean, £30 a month, I think it was 5 drinks a day, and discount on food. I mean, seriously, how can you complain? Coffee is coffee, even though I do like to have a good quality coffee sometimes now and again. But I mean, as a local, yeah, it was okay. What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, the main thing I'm here is to moan about one thing. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping that it was based upon the subscription. Otherwise, I'm going to be really fuming. And what that is when you get a coffee, it's like literally empty. I mean, like, it's just all, like, this is just all foam. I mean, there's hardly anything in it. Have you guys experienced the same? Now, I'm hoping, I know it sounds bad, right? But I'm hoping it's because of the subscription. Because I thought, you know what, people are coming here getting a freebie anyway. But we're not really getting a freebie, we're paying for it. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I'm hoping that it's because of the subscription. Once the subscription is over, then we actually get a full cup of coffee. But you can see here, right, through the light, that's where the foam line comes. And then it's literally like foam all the way up to here. It's like not even, I would say 1/3 of this cup is coffee. So basically, I think it's a rip-off. When you consider, if you're going to have a subscription, why rip off people? I mean, I have this every single day, and it's always the same story. It's like always half empty, half full, a lot of foam. I mean, quality, I'm not really going to complain about. You know, at the end of the day, it's all about value for money and what you're paying for. And the whole subscription was amazing because obviously they brought the subscription in post-COVID to try and drive back traffic. So I'm not going to moan at all about the actual subscription. So I think there's no justice in that. However, the portion sizes, I'm moaning, and Pret sort it out, and I hope after the subscription that you currently have, the model that you currently have finishes, that we actually get a proper coffee. So you can see that's the line of foam, right? And it's literally foam all the way, like to, I would say to about here, it's just foam. So it's like a half full coffee. I mean, you can see I'm turning it and it's still not coming out. I mean, that's quite, yeah, you can see. Anyway, Pret, once you stop the current subscription model, if you're going to start giving coffee like this, I'm going to be pissed and I'm going to be screaming and shouting.
This lady nearly got caught in a scam at King's Cross. London's not just pricey these days, it's packed with scams if you're not careful.
Sometimes I truly forget how many scams there are in London until I nearly fall for them. Today I was in King's Cross, near the station, getting on my line bike, and this lady came up to me sobbing, crying, and wait, I just realized I hope this is a scam, otherwise I'm going to sound really awful, but anyway, she was crying, she was like, I've locked myself out of my apartment, I need an Oyster card, something, I live near, are you local? And I was like, sorry, I can't help you. And then she stopped crying instantly, okay, Oscar. And then just walked away. And as she was walking away, she looked back to look at me, and I looked at her kind of awkward lookies. And then she was went like this. And I was like, oh, you're actually the worst, because you're trying to scam people based off their compassion and niceness. And luckily I'm an absolute asshole, so I didn't fall for it. But then when I was cycling past her, I saw her talking to a man, and I was like, oh, he's gonna fall for it. Unless she actually did get locked out, then I feel kind of bad. But have a spare key or something.
Nearly £10 for a coffee milkshake? What do you lot think? Is this just London being London, or has it gone too far?
Guys, so I'm in London. I've got a cafe creamer, which is essentially like a coffee milkshake. This is £9.40. What do you guys think? Is that too expensive? Is that worth it? £9.40 for something I'll finish in 10 seconds.
Here is a perfect reason of why I hate London. This tiny, plain, quite frankly pathetic salad cost me £16. I should have sent it back.
These sneaky upsells are getting out of hand. Have you ever been stung like this?
Guys, please tell me why. I just got bloody ripped off in the garage that I've been going to for 10 bloody years. I actually can't believe it. Went there a few weeks ago, got the car cleaned, it was £30. Went there today, guy opens the door, he's like, how inside and out? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. Then he's like, oh, you need a mini valet. I said, no, I don't have the time or the bloody money. Anyway, he's like, no, mini valet, blah, 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 it's just £5 more, it won't take any extra time. So I'm like, okay, cool. £5 extra, let you earn your little extra fiver. So he's cleaning the car. In the meantime, someone in there behind me pulls up. He's got the same size car as me, by the way. Anyway, he's talking to me, we're chatting. Then it comes to paying. He's like, oh, time to pay. Oh, by the way, also, he makes me get the baby out of the car. He makes me take all the stuff out of the car. Since when can't I leave Romy sitting in his car seat? So I'm literally there holding Romy. He's making me take all this stuff out of the car, of the boot, when I'm like, I don't really care about the boot. Anyway, he was such a job's worth. But anyway, then he says £40. I said, sorry, what? I said, you said it was £5 extra, so it should be 35. He's like, no, it's 35 normally, it's £40 today. I said, it is not £35 normally. I came here 3 weeks ago. He said, price changed. I'm like, what, since 3 weeks ago? He said, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Bearing in mind, the guy behind me that I know, same size car as me, he says, how much is mine? He says 50. I'm like, what? Is this guy in debt or something? Is he trying to pay a debt off? I don't understand. Anyway, then it gets worse. Give him the 40 quid, just think whatever, crack on. I'm driving off. I start looking around the car. I literally had to pull up and stop because there were marks everywhere. My kids' footprints were everywhere. The sides, the back of the chairs, everything had not even been wiped. There was milk splatters everywhere, handprints. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst the car has ever been cleaned and the most I've ever bloody paid. Literally pulled up and was cleaning the car with a baby wipe. Like, why have I just paid £40 and I'm cleaning footprints off of my car with a baby wipe? Like, I can't cope. Can't believe it. Bloody ripped off in a garage that I've been going to for 10 years. Just love that for me.
Is London still one of the world's greatest cities if everyday life there feels like one big rip-off? Or has London become a place only the wealthy can afford to enjoy? If this video resonates with you, like, subscribe and share your thoughts below.